Hey everyone, and welcome back for episode 9 of He Said, She Said. I'm your host, Eric.
And I'm Sierra.
And this week, we are talking about natural and organic products versus non-natural and non-organic products. So, Sierra, why don't you lead us off since this is kind of more up your alley?
All right, so I'm sure as you all know, I'm the one that prefers natural products. I was talking with a friend today and we used the word crunchy, and she's like, hold on, what does that mean?
I was about to say, definitely explain what crunchy is.
She's like, I've heard it before, but what the heck is it? And basically it's kind of like they call themselves like a community, like the Crunchy Mom community. I'm not a Crunchy Mom because I don't follow everything that the Crunchy Moms do, but I'm more of like, I don't know, it would be like a soft granola. So, but yeah, Crunchy Moms are like totally organic. Everything that you eat, put on your body, products that you use, cleaning wise, like literally everything. And then, you know, typical everyday moms, like a lot of moms are, you know, use Tide. And I mean, we use Tide. So it's like, I can't like call myself crunchy, but I definitely lean more towards the crunchy lifestyle.
Yeah.
But so I try and use as many products as I can reasonably that are more natural and organic. But I'm not gonna, you know, not eat chocolate pie after dinner like tonight, and as I'm sitting here with my sweet tarts. So
yeah, you'll never get rid of those bad boys.
Yeah.
So Crunchy Moms, you know, they're all natural, so no added sugar, so like no candy, no sweet tarts, nothing like that, right?
Yeah, and then no like soda, obviously, no juice, anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
But, and even like the products, you know, and some even wear like 100% organic cotton clothing and no dyes and things like that. So one of the girls that I like and I follow on Instagram, she has like a safer option because a lot of the crunchy, like there's literally a website called Crunchy. You have to order it and it's kind of a pain to wait for shipments and things like that. So the girl that I follow on Instagram, she has like a safer option that you can get at like Target and Walmart. So I downloaded her list, and so I go based on that. So I use some of the 100% coconut lotion and the soap block that I'm sure you've noticed in the shower.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but I still use It's a 10 hair products. I don't really wear makeup anymore, so that's not really a big thing, but I do really like the Crunchy makeup, all from the Crunchy website. And I did just order some vegan nail polish, which I'm going to try out. So, yeah, I mean, I'm wearing a Hufflepuff t-shirt right now from Hot Topic, so it's not like, I don't know. I just try and do some little things here and there. But as far as like medicine and stuff, I think preventative is good, like almost like vitamins. So your daily upkeep, the preventative things that that's not gonna lead you to an illness. But I think like, again, had a sinus infection, I got a Z-Pack. So it's like, and same with Alaric, you know, if he's sick, I'm gonna give him medicine, I'm gonna give him antibiotics. But I have noticed that when he is sick, I do use the Earthly tincture. That's one of my favorites. It's called Feel Better, and it's all plant-based, 100% organic, and it's certified organic. So he, you know, can still feel better. And I try to avoid Tylenol for him. I mean, everyone can do their own research on what Tylenol and Advil does to your liver. So it's pretty bad. But as far as, you know, if he's ever sick, we'll give him an antibiotic if needed type thing. So I'm kind of on both sides. But for daily maintenance and for the most part, if you can use a natural product to help yourself, like, why not?
I guess so. But me, on the other hand, I feel like I'm kind of more so like the normal guy, you know. If there's a 2-in-1, 3-in-1 body wash, hair, shampoo, conditioner, all in one, you know.
Toothpaste.
Yeah, toothpaste. You have to get my toothpaste because I could really not care.
I know.
But yeah, so it's like, I feel like I just go grab the cheapest product, whether it's organic or not organic. You know, whatever's cheap, quick, and available. That's what I'm getting.
Oh yeah, especially because like you'll look for like the sales and stuff, and I'm like,
oh yeah,
check to see if that's expired because it
It's
might
still
be.
good. It doesn't matter.
Oh yeah, probably because it's got all the preservatives in it.
Yeah, like I said, I really don't care what I use. I'm usually grabbing just whatever I see first, pretty
But
much.
you have admitted, so I bought you the tea tree shampoo,
Mm-hmm.
and you did admit that you noticed a difference when you ran out at the hotel. You had to use your hotel shampoo.
Yeah, I
Bothered
mean,
your
so
scalp.
I have dandruff. I've had it all my life, and like, you know, I've grown up using different shampoos, and I know some work better for me, but honestly, with those shampoos and conditioners, it's just like I need to switch it up every so often. That's all.
Yeah, and it's funny because when we moved to Texas, I've never had issues with my scalp until this year. And I wasn't sure if it was like Texas or hormones, because remember when we were in Dallas, like my head was so itchy.
Yeah.
I literally had Eric check my head for lice because I was convinced. I was like, I've never had lice in my life. Thank goodness. But I was like, that has to be it. But it was like it looked like little psoriasis patches.
Mm-hmm.
And I started putting the 100% argan oil on it, and it worked really well. And then I used the like another type of tea tree shampoo, and it worked really well. But honestly, too, the more that I looked into it, because of course I was looking into it, like, why the heck is this happening to me? The more products that you put on your scalp that have buildup, like that could be a contributing factor. So like Head and Shoulders, since it does have so many preservatives and so many paraffins, it could build up on your scalp and cause it to be worse. So, but again, why would they not want it to do that? Because then you keep buying it. So,
yeah, I guess that's true. So, talk a little bit about natural products. Why do you think they're important or better? Like, any particular reason?
So I wouldn't say they're better because that's a very broad word. I prefer to, like I said, to start out with that as kind of like a maintenance and like a preventative. So one of the ones that I got from Earthly was an elderberry supplement, and it does help with lots of things, but one of the things was like cold and flu symptoms. So when I had my latest sinus infection, I started out with the elderberry, and it actually helped for a few days. Like, remember I was telling you, I was like, wow, that helped a lot. But then it just like wasn't kicking it. So I was like, no, just fine. I'll just get a Z-Pack.
Yeah.
So, and then another one that I really like, it's still from Earthly. It's called Ease the Ache. I also recommend getting like alcohol free because it really, it like burns my mouth. So, but again, not a doctor. I'm just telling you what products I like. Do your own research and figure out if that's going to work for you or not. But this one is supposed to help with like cramps and bloating, which I've had a lot of problems with lately. And it honestly helps so much. And I started taking magnesium, again, recommended by my doctor. So don't just take my word for it and you go talk to your doctor. But so this one has, the Ease the Ache has red raspberry leaf, cramp bark, motherwort, vegetables, and filtered water. And that's all that's in it. And it says certified organic ingredients. So this is from Earthly, and it actually helped a ton with the cramps that I had. And even because I wasn't, pretty much throughout the whole month, I have cramps. So it helped all month. And then another one that I like from Earthly is Pain Potion. Also the same. This one has dandelion root, which is really good for a lot of things, peppermint leaf, turmeric, and let's see, filtered water. But again, I try and get the alcohol-free ones because they do kind of burn my mouth. And then my latest favorite is ashwagandha. I'm sure a lot of people have heard of this. It's pretty big right now on TikTok and things like that, especially on the crunchy community. So ashwagandha. So this one I actually got on Etsy from Octagon Farm, and I've used it for a little over a week now, and I absolutely love it. It seriously helps me focus so much at work, and to where like one of my coworkers was like, are you okay? Like, you're really quiet. And I'm like, actually, I'm just super focused and like really relaxed. And so it helps a lot with anxiety. And again, this one has alcohol in it, so it really does burn.
Yeah.
So I try and like put water in my mouth and then take it. But it's like, why not take the whole complete natural stuff if it's going to work just as well, because then you're not getting side effects and you're not stacking on pills. Like, I will never forget when my grandma was toward the end of her life, she was taking a pill for this, taking a pill, and it was like a trickle down effect. So she was taking a pill for one thing, which had a side effect, which she was taking another pill for.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's like you just load up on all these pills, and that just cannot be good for your body. So I would much rather start with all of the organic, natural products. That way I can try and build up a good response. And if it doesn't kick it, then I'll go to like a Zyrtec or something,
Yeah. So now, besides these tinctures and whatnot, do you use any like all natural lotions or organic products that, are your daily routine per se?
Yep. So like I said, when we kind of started, I do use the 100% coconut oil. I forget the name of the brand exactly, but it actually was from Walmart, and it was from the Safer option that the Instagram influencer that I follow. But yeah, you can get it at Walmart, and it's the 100% coconut oil. Same thing with the bar of soap. Well, I don't use all natural hair products. Yeah, so I do get my nails done at the nail salon, but since I did buy the vegan nail polish, I'm going to try that next and see how that goes. And I don't wear makeup, but I did get some crunchy makeup, which I really like. But I mean, I already mentioned all that, so
yeah,
we can move on.
So you talk about the nail polish, and to me, like, just my thought in my head is that sounds expensive, right?
Yeah,
and
it actually wasn't. It was much cheaper than my every 2-week nail appointment. I got a nail cuticle oil, I got a base coat, a normal coat like the color, and then I got a top coat.
Yeah, well, so I mean, it's going to be cheaper because you're going to be doing it yourself. You're paying for the service at a nail appointment, right? And you're not paying for the nail polish. But to me, I'm just trying to think, what is that product going to offer you that's so much different than the normal nail polish that they give you at the salon?
It's vegan and non-toxic. The nail polish has toxic chemicals in it.
Does the nail polish have toxic chemicals, or does the material that they use to remove the nail polish?
Well, both. I mean, the acetone and the nail polish, like I've been getting my nails dipped, like in the dip powder, and it is really harsh on your nails because when you get it removed, your nails are like paper thin. I mean, you've heard me complain about it because I tried to stop a while ago and they just rip and it hurts and my nails look bad, and I like having nice looking nails, like clean nails. They're not long by any means, but...
Yeah. So do you think this nail polish that you just bought, do you think it's going to help with, getting your nails built back up?
So from what the influencer said, it is supposed to...
I don't like that word right there.
I told you she was an influencer. That's where
know,
I've been getting...
But that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't like that it's an influencer, right? Because
she is getting a profit, I'm pretty sure, from it. Like, especially if she's like, go to my link.
Oh, yeah. No, they're affiliates. That's, they make money that way.
Yeah, but if she uses it and she likes it, and I haven't had a bad experience from any of the other products that she's recommended so far, I do trust her.
Yeah.
So I haven't tried it yet. I'm probably going to get my nails dipped one more time because we're going to the Kenny Chesney concert in a couple weeks.
Okay.
So I don't want to be in Dallas and rip a nail and it ruin my weekend,
Yeah.
But so yeah, supposedly it's supposed to help strengthen your nails back. And which I believe, if you're putting natural stuff on your nails, I don't see why it wouldn't build it back up. And my face wash, I use, it's Mad Hippie, and I really, really love it. And when I was wearing makeup, I was wearing Mad Hippie and the Crunchy, but even the makeup remover was Mad Hippie. I absolutely loved it. It was so much better than the Mary Kay that I absolutely loved before. But so once I started using the face wash, I noticed that my face looked so much better. Like, I didn't need makeup. And that was kind of like my aha moment. Like, I have really clear skin. And so I think using natural products, I think it will make your body stronger and glow, honestly. That's kind of how I feel, but could be wrong.
Yeah.
So I've been talking a lot about the organic products that I like. So why don't you talk about some of the non-organic or, vegan products that you like?
So I know I'm for these products mainly because, they're cheap. but I do know that they have chemicals in them, and they're not the safest. And it's funny because I actually just found an article not too long ago, and I've got it pulled up here. But apparently in the U.S., their Cosmetic Ingredient Review Panel is a non-governmental body that shares offices with the Cosmetic Industry Trade Association, and it's in charge of determining whether ingredients are safe or not. But even if they recommend against using one of these ingredients, the companies are still free to ignore their recommendations.
That's insane.
Yeah. So a lot of our products, they're made with these chemicals because it's more cost effective for the companies. And in doing so, there are a lot of health risks. But for me, I kind of think numbers, like,
well, then if you're thinking numbers, then how come you don't think like, okay, the FDA approved, say, 5% of a product to have this toxin in it, and they approved it, pushed it to the shelf. Cool. But that doesn't mean that you're not also ingesting or putting on your body another product that is at the max limit for the same toxin that's in their product that you're using daily.
That's
so
a
then
pretty
you're
good point.
at the max. But that's, and that's
you're talking about stacking.
Yep. And that's what it is. I mean, that's what the FDA does because it's per product.
Yeah. No, and I guarantee you not many people think that way.
Yep. Well, that's how they trick you.
Yeah. But just in general, about these hazardous chemicals that are in the products, if you look at Europe has banned all these.
Yeah.
And they still have these same products without those ingredients.
Yep.
So
like Pop-Tarts, that's a big one.
Yeah.
Seriously.
No, but I mean, I'm talking more so health products.
I know, but I'm just talking like FDA, food and drug. So
yes.
Food. But a big one that always pops into my head when people talk about Europe and like being things that are banned, Pop-Tarts. It's the first thing that pops into my head.
Yeah, but talc, right? That's a big one too.
Yeah.
Johnson & Johnson, I think they were, in a lawsuit because there was a lot of cancers related to talc.
Yep.
And talc is still allowed to be used.
Apparently there's some sort of Netflix or Hulu documentary going around about all of the cosmetic products that have that in it. And it's like literally every product that you can buy at like Sephora or Ulta.
Yeah.
But not on Crunchy or Mad Hippie.
Well, and they're doing the right thing. And I'm sure it's more expensive than your other products, but and talc is banned in Europe. So I'm sure it's a cheaper ingredient to add to these cosmetic products or just shampoos, whatever it is that you're using. But if you look at the numbers, it's like, maybe it's 1 in 100 million or something. So it's a very small percentage.
But again, it all builds up, especially over a lifetime.
Yeah. And, I guess it's just the fact that you don't think about it at the time.
Yeah. It's quick. It's easy. It's available.
Yep. Yeah, exactly. I don't know. I guess if you want to like really think about it from a health point, great.
So one of my friends had a good point as well. So she was talking about her daughter and how I feel like that my friend and I are like on the same page because we do use a lot of organic natural products, but we also don't completely avoid other products because when they go out in the world, there's toxins everywhere. There's literal toxins in the air. I know you don't believe me about chemtrails.
No, I don't.
But and HARP, but we all like that could be another episode, but so, and what really irritates me about you and the chemtrails? It has been proven and scientific fact that they have the plastics in the air. Anyways, side topic. But so there's toxins everywhere. The store, I'm sure they use bleach. I'm sure like schools, restaurants, literally everywhere you go. So it's like if you block all of these your body to build up and fight off the bad toxins, you're putting yourself in a bubble, essentially. Mm-hmm. So, for cleaning products, I use Norwex for, like, the bathroom, the mirrors, pretty much everything except the toilet, because toilet, I still use the Clorox, and a Clorox wipe. But, like, everything else, I'm using Norwex, and honestly, it cleans so much better. So... But like
You think it cleans better than just the normal wipes that we use, or the Windex and paper towel?
Like, no, like you saw me when our cleaning lady came and used Windex on all of our mirrors. I went back with my Norwex because it leaves streaks, like the Windex and everything. So my Norwex takes all the streaks away, and it's just water and a cloth. But then you also have to watch out for like what's called greenwashing. So a lot of companies will say that they're organic and clean and, you know.
Oh, you talked about this earlier, didn't you?
Maybe. I mean, I feel like I talk about it a lot, but so like you have to pretty much look out for, you know, things that are saying they're clean products, but like they're really not, because they actually have like added preservatives. So I'm not going to like call them out. But I even got sucked into the greenwashing because we started out using Huggies wipes for Lark, and then I was looking into the wipes, and I'm like, oh my gosh. So, and he was kind of having some issues, remember?
Yeah.
So I was like, well, let's try it. So I switched him to another one that said they were the purest wipe. And
he hasn't had any issues since.
He hasn't, but I also read it. They're kind of part of that greenwashing. Like, there are some things the packaging is plastic, like, again. So it's really hard to be completely crunchy. I really don't know how people do it. So
you talk about this greenwashing, and I guess it's not considered false advertising, but you had mentioned how there was a product where it said, you know, #1 pediatrician recommended or #1 dermatologist recommended.
Yeah. But that's like their name.
Yeah. So that kind of baffled me when you mentioned that, because it's actually probably not #1 dermatologist recommended, but that's the company's name. So they're allowed to put it on the bottle.
I know. Isn't that wild?
Yeah.
It's funny how they trick you like that.
Yeah, it definitely is. So looks here like you pulled up a list of some of the items that are in these non-organic products that I use.
Yep.
So looks like we've got preservatives, cleaning agents, polymers, surfactants, solvents, colorants, solubilizers, and fragrance. So, you know, you might be asking, what are these? Well, an example of ingredients that are not fully disclosed, pretty much.
Yep.
So they may be a combination of items or anything like that, and they kind of just blanket the terms that describe types of ingredients.
I like or like a non-active ingredient. You ever read those, like in the fine print? Mm-hmm. Like, what even is that?
So I guess it looks like there are options that are, you know, toxin-free preservatives, and there are toxic preservatives, and there's toxin-free surfactants, and there are toxic surfactants. So there's options to use for these other companies, but
yeah, it's hard to find.
Mm-hmm.
And you really have to do a lot of research and be patient, because a lot of them are not sold in stores. They're online products. So, but okay, so before you met me, would you have even considered looking at something natural?
Oh, not at all.
So you're just gonna so you think like your TV ads, which I think are weird anyways, like Dove, you know.
Don't knock the Dove. That's what I use.
I know. That's why I thought of it. But like Dove and what else? Like Head and Shoulders, like anything men's.
Yeah, I mean, I've used it all before, and I've never had any issues from it. You know, it solves my issue, save my dandruff, right?
Yeah.
I've used the Head and Shoulders, and you know, after a couple months, I'll switch it up and go to Dove, and after a couple months, I'll switch it up and I'll go to something else. Yeah, so I've used.
But you know, so someone told me today too that America is the only country that advertises drugs on TV. I wonder if we're the only.
I don't know if I believe that, because I've been to other countries and I feel like I've seen ads before for drugs.
Like depression drugs?
No, maybe not those, but.
Yeah, I'm not talking like Advil.
No.
Not like over the counter, like stuff you have to go ask your doctor for. But so I wonder if they have like advertisements for like health products, like shampoo. I'm sure they do.
Oh, yeah.
But I've never been outside the country, so I wouldn't know. But I just, don't you find it a little weird that there aren't any like true organic products being advertised on TV. Like, why not? Why is it only influencers? I wonder if it's like because
I think it's too expensive.
But also, a lot of the products are not FDA approved.
Which is kind of surprising.
Yes. But so like Earthly, they have to post on there that it's not FDA approved. Same with ashwagandha. And it's because it's a natural organic product and they, quote, don't have enough study on how it affects people. So I'm wondering if like that's why.
I don't know. I mean, maybe, but I think advertisements are probably really expensive too. And they probably don't have as big of a market as these other companies, you know, that are raking in billions of dollars a year, and they can throw a couple million at an advertisement. Where these natural companies, they might only be raking in a couple $1 million and they can't afford to spend, you know, $1 million or $2 million on an advertisement. So
yeah, so it's kind of like, you know, you can go to McDonald's and get a burger for $1, but then if you want to get a salad from Whole Foods, it's going to be $6. So it's like eating healthy and getting healthy products is more expensive and harder. So it's going to be more accessible for people to buy the cheaper products. And
for sure. And I mean, like say, that's essentially me, right? I'm just going to go with whatever's cheaper.
Yeah.
That's what I'm grabbing first.
I guess I kind of like whatever works. And if the natural organic works, by all means, I'm going to use it. But I mean, I still use Secret deodorant because I have not found a deodorant that actually works for me other than Secret. So, and I know that's really bad because it's got aluminum in it. But it's like, I just feel like I'm like, whatever works, but I'm going to try organic first.
Yeah.
If I can.
So what about products for Alaric, our son? What do you like to, I mean, I know you definitely like to go all natural, all organic with him.
I try. And honestly, his eczema has cleared up a ton.
It has. So you've used what? All organic lotion?
Yep. Soap.
It's all organic soap. Same thing for his shampoo.
Yep. And then his wipes.
You've switched his wipes.
And I have been giving him the Earthly. So we give him the Sleepy Time Earthly every night in his bottle. And then I also give him the Feel Better, which is kind of just like a little immune system booster. So like a probiotic. But I mean, we use Pampers diapers.
Yeah.
So I'm not like a total crunchy mom using even though I did say we should use cloth diapers when he was
Oh
first
no,
born.
I don't think you could ever catch me using a cloth diaper.
Yeah, maybe not. I mean,
if they poop in it, I'm throwing it away.
Oh my gosh. But so yeah, I mean, I don't use like totally 100% clean. Again, I got it off the Safe Swap site, so I use the Hello Bello soap, soap, shampoo, all in one.
Yeah.
And then I use the Hello Bello lotion, which I think I'm actually going to switch him to the coconut lotion that I use because he did, remember when he kind of got a little pink from being out in the sun and I put that lotion on his arms? I think it really helped. So I might try that too, maybe for like a nighttime lotion. But then, yeah, I mean, we use the Hello Bello wipes now.
Yeah.
So
as he's growing up, do you think it's going to be important to teach him about the difference between organic and natural products versus these non-organic and potentially toxic products?
Yeah, I feel like I'm not going to be the one telling him he has to pick. I think I really want him to be able to make his own decisions. I want him to see us using them. And
yeah, I mean, you're going to be using one and I'm going to be using the other.
So, I mean, honestly, that's perfect because he's going to get to pick. And I want him to ask questions and I want him to make his own decision. And if he says, no, I want to smell like a dude and I want to use Axe, I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I mean, you got to look at all the millennials that used Axe and think we're all okay for the most part.
Yeah. So it's like, I want him to ask questions and I'll try and explain it, age appropriately.
Yeah.
But I also don't want to scare him.
Yeah. No, that's fair enough.
Yeah. But I don't want to tell him you can only use organic because that's not true either. I mean, like I said, I don't use 100% everything organic. But if he scrapes his knee, whatever, I'll use the Earthly that I have. Same with like the pesticides. The bug spray and stuff. I have the Earthly stick. Yep. So we'll see. I think, what do you think?
No, I think I can agree with that. I mean, I'd like to see him make his own decisions as he's growing up. And if he's curious about it, ask questions about it.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he will. He's a very curious child.
He definitely
always looking around, trying to see what everybody's doing.
Uh-huh.
He loves watching us brush our teeth.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's like his favorite thing. But I think especially, so this just kind of is a good example, I think. So like I said, I have the Earthly bug stick. It's like the
one that I thought was deodorant.
Yeah. So it's a stick, and so obviously I'm going to try that. It worked for me. So I'm going to put it on Alaric.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if it doesn't work for him and he's getting bug bites, we're going to spray him with the off brand, like the literal off brand.
Yeah. So speaking of that, just real quick, it's funny. I used to ref soccer, and one of the tricks that another ref showed me is he would write like the scores and stuff on his red card or yellow card with Sharpie.
Uh-huh.
And to get it off, he would literally spray the mosquito spray on, and it took off the Sharpie.
Okay, so see, that just tells you how bad it is.
Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot in it.
Yeah.
But so I think we can agree that there's a difference between the organic, natural, and non-organic, non-natural products, whether it be effect on your body, effect on the environment, anything like that. And all these products do affect everybody differently.
Yeah, it's true.
Sierra definitely talked more this episode. This is way more up her alley than mine. Like I said, I'm quick, easy. Give me the cheapest product that you find. I'll take.
So the amount of speaking that he did in this episode is exactly how he portrays, let's just get it over with and I'm buying whatever.
Exactly. But, we hope that this topic helped you learn a little bit about the difference between the two. Sierra's really good at, kind of looking into these natural products and finding out what she thinks is appropriate and healthy for her and Alaric and even me sometimes.
And not to say that, people that choose to get stuff off the shelf or not. I mean, at the end of the day, you're going to do what you think is best for you and you're going to do what you think is best for your kid.
Yeah.
Most parents. So not dogging any parents or anything like that. And I mean, I definitely know that everyone wants the best outcome for themselves. And sometimes you just it doesn't even occur to you. I mean, it honestly didn't even occur to me until about 5 years ago. So
yeah. Well, we're wrapping it up here. We hope you enjoyed this episode. Make sure you go like and follow us on Instagram at ACS Entertainment LLC. Click the link in our bio to listen, or you can listen anywhere else you listen to your podcasts. Also, subscribe to our YouTube channel, where we post episodes there along with some other content. And little sneak peek here, episode 10 is going to be about conspiracies.
Yes.
I know this is a popular topic, and tune in because one of us is a conspiracy theorist and the other is not.
Bet you can't guess which one's which.
Make sure you tune in next week to find out who's who in the next episode of He Said, She Said.